live. Let me just turn off my... No, my browser's already off. Awesome. Let me just close a few windows. And I'll get some music going. There we go. We are definitely live now. Let's get some music going. Alrighty, welcome. So we're playing some Skyflat today, but we're doing it in 1.17. We're going to get some Axolotls again. And we are going to start a new server from this world. This is going to be the Skyflat Redux server. So we'll get the world generation happening once we've got through our intro music. Alrighty. Alright, so that was Too High to Die, and we'll just into a mud puddle, and then I'll get the world creation happening and actually get into the Axolotl hunting in this new Skyflat world. Alrighty. Alright, hello there, whoever's watching on YouTube. Be starting shortly. I'm just waiting on the music to finish. And just seeing how many people end up joining. Hello on Twitch as well, I see there's someone watching there. Feel free to say hi in the chat. The chat will be up on the starting and ending screens, and if there's any intermission time. But I will have the chat off during the gameplay today because I do want to actually... I'll still be watching the chat, but I won't have it showing on screen because I wanted to actually do some recording from this, some editing of the replay of the stream down the track to have a record of what's happening. Hello Sean, welcome. Alright, won't be too long. So we're going to create a brand new Skyflat world in 1.17 and hopefully it won't be too laggy at the beginning. Hey Bildango, good to see you. So this will of course be the new Skyflat server, which I'm going to be calling Skyflat Redux. But first we've got to get the Axolotls. Hey Blue Eagle, good to see you. Alright, got a few people in the audience today, good to see. Hey Zora, good to see you. Alright, I take it you've all just watched the video, judging by the time you're arriving. That's good to see. Alright. If you're watching on Twitch and you're wondering what's going on, I have a short video out on YouTube explaining what's happening with this particular stream. It is a reset of the Skyflat server. Although the Skyflat server is actually running at the moment, this is going to be the new world that will go onto the Skyflat server. So... basically, Axolotl speedrun, but also trying to get something set up in Spawn to make it nice to come and visit. So, alright, let's get into the game while we're waiting for the music to finish. And you can see I'm on the Create a New World screen. This is the seed for the world that was in the short video you would have watched. So we have a super flat world. We have the following seed, which is also in the description. We have the following customizations. This is how Skyflat was actually born. And then we say done on that one, done on that one, and there we've got a name, Skyflat Redux. I deliberately deleted the world that I created that had the exact same name on that video. So let's create the new world, and in we go. All right. Now I have not looked at this world beyond actually loading it in and walking to the first safe space. So this will be interesting to see. All right. It's exciting. There we go. We have a world. And yes, I did put the seed in. And yes, we are in a village of the shape I expected. Let's see. There should be... Yes, there is... Oh my gosh, look at that lag. All this slimes jumping around. We're just going to stand still, but we will try getting into free cam. While we're waiting for that, we'll go to mini HUD. And actually, it's not mini HUD, is it? It's Tweakaroo. All right. Oh, it's lagging so much I can't even get into the menu of Tweakaroo. Okay, let's try that again. All right, we can just go through the Tweakaroo menu, but I think we'll go this way. Just because it's going to be a bit more reliable while things are lagging. And let's see, do we have a keybind for FreeCam already? Free camera. Okay, that's in the tweaks. So we'll turn that off and we go to the hotkeys. All right, as you can see, the sand is falling. I want to have a look at the actual world. Tweak free camera. We don't have a keybind for, so let's set one now. I just like to use the left bracket. All right, now hopefully there shouldn't be too much lag now that we're back in the game. Oh, it looks like there might be. So, yep, let's go into free camera and have a look around while we wait for the sand to fall. All right, so this looks like a nice village. And you can see the sand is falling in the edge of the world there. So we've got a farm, we've got a little marketplace, we've got a blacksmith, which is vital for this type of world, and there's more happening over there that we can't get to yet. So let's get out of free camera again. See if we can walk. Yes, we can walk. Awesome. Now, knowing what to expect and adding some mods to make the performance a little bit better has made that go a lot better than last time I started a Skyflat world, because we didn't have minutes of falling sand for me to deal with, and I had something to do while I waited. Well, look, we've got a cat already. How many villagers survived the sandening? All right. Let's have a bit more of a look, see if there's anything else interesting here. Okay, that is the entire village, but that looks pretty good. I don't see any villagers at the moment. Hopefully we haven't lost all of them. If we have, I guess we just build a mob farm and we attempt to repopulate with villagers. Maybe we can do that as one of the first things on the server iteration of this world. So we've got 2 churches, several houses, and we've got this nice little marketplace area, which looks like a good place, probably a good place for wandering traders to spawn, as would be this area here with the 2 bells. But we need to make sure we have some more things around. It looks like the only thing that survived is an iron golem. All right, so let's get out of there and wander around and have a look. What have we got in the chest? All right, we've got enough iron in the chest to make a bucket, and we've got some armor to get started as well. So let's make a bucket. This is basically going to be the Axolotl speedrun style of thing, but we are also going to need to set up a iron farm. So we have lost all the villagers by the look of it. It's unfortunate. In my testing, I didn't lose all the villagers. I just had just had a couple still around. So the server will be open to trusted players before, well, either at or before next Skyflat stream, so in 2 weeks. But the town centre looks pretty good. All right, let's see. No villagers in here. So we have a deserted village. So basically the server will be open to trusted players pretty much as soon as it's ready, but we may need to have a few discussions about what we do in terms of rules and progression and things like that, because I don't want to progress too far, too quickly. So of course the reason you guys are trusted players is I trust that you can follow the rules, so we'll discuss the rules a bit more before we go live with the new server. So it'll be on the same IP as the current one, but I will also take a backup of the current server before shutting it down. And oh, we got a sheep. Okay, so we are getting mobs, but not villagers. That is kind of cool. All right, so we have basically it's the Iron Golem village. We lost all of our villagers. Oh, and they've got mobs in the roof there as well. So that can be our first mob farm. All right, so I think, given that it's the most accessible tree, we're gonna have to take this tree down in the middle here to get our saplings. Hopefully there are more saplings. But we will survive long enough to get a wandering trader, I'm sure. But we will get the axolotls. But that is the only tree in the village, so we're going to need to really, really wish hard for a sapling. All right. Still waiting on ethereal aqua ships. Yeah, that will be another thing that's happening. It's not going to be called ethereal aqua ships, but it will be a mod pack based on the sailing side of things. So that is coming. All right, now we are going to replant this tree because I really, really like this this POI point of interest in the village. We got a saddle too, so if we can get a horse, we can go exploring. But of course, that means we need blocks. So to get those blocks, first thing we want to do, obviously, is to get ourselves a crafting table. All right, and might go with a bit of tradition here, and just put the crafting table in this corner. Actually, we had one in that corner, I think. No, I'll put it in this corner. That's what I've done in some of the speedrun videos for the Axolotls. And we'll get our bucket, and we will make sure we go and look at the tree and get any saplings that fall down. All right. Ah, there's one already. Perfect. So we're not in a treeless world. We have another tree already. That's gonna have to be planted over in the marketplace, I think. All right. Hey, Sean. The R-Man, what's that one about? Is that just in terms of when it will be available? Yeah, it will be a little while before the server is available. I do apologise for that. It's not going to be up straight away. It does take some time to get backups and make sure that they've been cleaned up and everything. So that golem is taking care of the slimes for us. So there appears to be a slime chunk on this farm, which is unfortunate. But we will make sure we get each of the crops that the farm has. Another farm over there, so that one doesn't appear to be a slime chunk yet. All right, and we've got a second tree. So a second tree can go here. And even if we need to, yeah, how does that even work? How do you manage to have a tree growing on a path block? We'll sort that out when we get to it. But for the moment, let's put the tree in the chest. As all of the, we've even got armor for the future horse. So all of these things can go in the chest for the moment, apart from the bucket. And we'll make our first pickaxe for the world. Alright, first tools coming up. And a first pickaxe, and... I think we might leave those for the moment. We don't actually need to make a stone axe. Alright, plenty of saplings, that's good. So we might actually look at... now the water we've got here appears to just be in the farms, so that's going to be interesting. We might need to make some slabs. Alrighty. We can trade for tropical fish buckets. Yep. We can trade for tropical fish buckets, but we need to get the wandering trader for those. Yep, we can breed axolotls. That's the whole point of starting in the version that lets us get axolotls, is so that we can breed axolotls when the time comes. Okay, now this is potentially going to be a little bit tricky. Let's just double check that we do have the water flowing down. I believe we do. Because this is 1.17, we have a total of 3 layers of air below between us and the void. So gotta be really quick doing this and get back up again before we fall into the void. It's not hardcore, but I have the bucket on us, so it could have been a fatal flaw there. Now we're going to leave the other one as a way down into the void for the moment, but we're just going to, in fact, we'll leave the end of it like that, and we're just going to grab that bucket of water. And, oh, this could actually be the perfect start to a cobble generator, and we can put the new tree back again once we've done that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll wait for the leaves to fall. Now we are going to need a bed as well, so we do have a few sheep there. I think we have enough sheep that we can probably get away with. Hiding in here, but we could make a bed. So I think we make an axe as well, even though I wasn't going to, because we don't have any cobblestone yet. That gives us a chance to get those sheep and quickly make a bed. Also, we might just place some of those torches. So place a torch right there for now. Another one there. Obviously we're not spawn-proofing the entire village yet. This is pretty spawn-proof over here, so we're going to take out these sheep. There's another one over there. Okay, we're getting lots of sheep. Let's keep the brown sheep then. Try and get only white sheep. Oh, yes, take the witch out. That would be awesome. Thank you. Okay, we've got to watch out for that creeper. The last thing we want at this stage of the game is a creeper ruining everything for us. Like you. Okay. So I think we work on some torches before we do much else, because we're going to need them. And I think we can probably safely make a little mob farm here to while the night away. Alright, witch exterminated by the iron golem, which is great. Alright, Sean's on Twitch. You have changed your skin slightly, cool. Alright, so look forward to seeing the new skin, Blue Eagle. Alright, and I think, yeah, what we'll do is we'll make a little trapdoor here. We'll make ourselves a little tiny mob farm out of this. just to make sure that we don't have... just make sure we don't have anybody escaping. Use that last log to make 2 more. We don't want any baby zombies escaping and ruining our day, so... 1 there, and... 1 there. We'll take out this first bit of cobblestone. This will be our first bit of cobblestone mined in the world, and then immediately we get a skeleton. Okay, can we get a bow from this guy? That'd be awesome if we can. Come on. Did we get a bow? No, we got an arrow though, and we got a bat. A couple of bats. Alright, sorry bats, you're just taking up space. Alright. Look at our little mob farm already. So we're playing Whack-A-Bat. Okay. I think we might be out of... Yeah, we're out of weapons. Not going to damage the... Not going to damage the pickaxe. Just going to beat these guys up by hand. It's going to take a little while, but if we can get a bow, it'll be a little faster. Alright. Seems to have taken out all the mobs in there. Now we've got to deal with the mobs that are either in the roof or outside. Alright, we don't even have the sticks to make another sword. So, we've got zombies out here. We've got a bunch of zombies outside. Alright, now seems like a good time to repurpose this. So we will lock off this area. And then we'll turn this into a little... mob farm. Okay, you sent a pick in general chat, no worries. I'll have a look in a sec. Alright, so we're going to use a second one of these. And we're going to go on the top here. In fact, we'll use the third one as well. So we're using all 4 of them. We've got a little bit of food we can use as well. We're currently stuck inside the house. It's not actually bad planning. It's making sure we are in a safe location. We've got a safe room. Alright, so let's open this one, and that way the skeletons can't get to us, but we can still beat things up. Baby zombies won't be able to get through either. Back on YouTube now, awesome. Alright. Seems we've got a zombie invasion on the first night. Might turn the mob sounds down for the zombies, 1 sec. Okay, options, music and sounds, hostile creatures down a bit. Friendly creatures down a bit, environment down a bit. I think we'll turn weather down as well, even though that won't make much difference for thunderstorms. Alright, let's see what we can get from our makeshift mob farm. Probably should have made a sword. Oh well. Maybe we can get a weapon from these guys. Certainly enough of them. stop them all from coming in for a while first. There's a lot of zombies. Okay. Is it daytime yet? No. It's going to be a long night. That's alright. Maybe we'll get a sword or something. Or at least some more iron. Oh, that one was a bit close. Alright. We better have some food before we get too badly hurt. If only we'd got one more wool than we did. Alright, now that is all of the bread. I'll have some of the mutton. Got a bit too close. Very eventful first night. Ah, see, there's a... I'm glad I baby-proofed this this area. Oh, we got a villager. If only we had a boat. Can we keep them all alive except the villager? Can we get them all except the villager? Because if we keep that villager alive and trapped in there, we can't open the door again. That was a miscalculation. Okay. How are we going? Ah! Daylight is coming. Daylight is here. So we could leave that villager trapped in there, but we need a way out. We need an exit strategy. What is our exit strategy? Oh my goodness! Look at all. There's one with a sword. Okay, I think it's worth giving up the villager to get that sword zombie. I just have to. Sorry, we'll have to wait for the next one. You don't get a reprieve today. If that zombie drops the sword, we'll be laughing. I bet it doesn't drop the sword, but it's worth a try. Okay, that was the sword zombie, and I don't think it dropped the sword, but that's okay. It'd be really funny if it turns out there's more than one zombie that can hold things, and it'll just pick up the sword. I don't think so. I think we are pretty much done with zombies. Oh. There's a skeleton in gold armor. Come on, we gotta get through this before the next night starts. Alright. And we still have a zombie. Seriously? How do we still have zombies? You guys are stuck, that's how. I think that's all the zombies. And of course there's a creeper. Alright. And a spider. A couple of spiders. Creeper's still hanging around. Come on, creeper. Alright. I have a cat in this room that wants to get out. One moment. Out you go. Out. Took a break to get the cat out. Okay. Yeah, that was a flashy skeleton. Now, is this creeper still around? Oh, there's a creeper over there. Is that the same creeper? No, there's another one. Hey, creepers. Can I see the creeper, but the creeper can't see me? Oh, that's perfect. Sorry, Piggy. You're collateral damage. Gotta get this creeper out of there before we go out. Come on, creeper. How many more hits for this creeper? Pig! You asked for that. You really did. There's two creepers. No wonder it's taking so long to die. Yeah, that's one. Seriously, why would you keep going back to the same door if you keep getting punched in the toes? Come on. Come on. How many hits to get this creeper? Finally. Alright, now before we go outside blindly, there is another creeper. And there's still a skeleton. Skeleton or a spider? Okay. Two spiders. We might be stuck in this house for a while. Aggro the creeper first. Alrighty. That pig really was asking for it, wasn't it? Sorry, pig. I didn't really want to be aggressive to you, but you left me no choice. What a night. We need to get this bed finished. Hopefully that tree's grown by now. That's a second creeper. What is with the second creeper, people? Why is there always a second creeper? What's that? 3, 4 creepers we've had outside our door? It's going to be night time by the time we get to go outside. So much for an Axolotl speedrun. Finally. And we got the spiders taking pot shots at us. Ah, good. Alright. Now, before we venture too much further, let's just do a quick check for creepers. Around the corner. Okay. Cool. Looks like the village is clear. What time of day is it? Oh my gosh, it's nearly the next night already. Let's get a bed. We need a bed. Pronto. We almost have enough wool to just make a bed. Oh. Random skeleton still around. Run! Okay. We outran the skeleton. Half a heart. You have to be a bit of accountable. Finally, mob free. Apart from that skeleton that nearly killed us. Okay. Okay, we need a new... Oh, we got a tree. Good. We need to get a sheep as quick as we can and sleep so we don't have to put up with another night like that. Okay. Beadcraft. It's already night time. Ah, come on, come on. Speedcraft an axe and get a bed and sleep as soon as we can. Yes, we could use the recipe book, but I don't want to do that. Okay, don't ask me why. I'm going to do things the hard way, I guess. Alright, okay, I don't think we risk it. I think we get inside and just take our... Take our raw pork chop, eat that, and hope for the best. So we spent too much time outside. Hi, Trichothelio. All right. So if we spend another night inside, even though I don't want to, it's going to be safer, and we're going to have time to heal. And we have an axe, and we have more oak logs, so we can make sword as well. Ah, shovel even. We'll make a shovel. Use that first cobblestone to make a shovel. And we'll make a sword as well. Let's make sure we keep enough. Yeah, we've got plenty. Make sure we keep enough wood for a bed if we happen to get one more string. Alright, seems pretty quiet, but it is not. It is far from quiet. So if we were to go out there... Oh my gosh, they've taken out the iron golem. They're taking over the marketplace. They're holding our sheep hostage. Oh, this is just insane. We need to do something about this whole situation. This is just horrible. How dare they? Hey, you know what else we could do? We can make a bow. Make a bow. We've got absolutely no arrows, but oh no, we've got 6 arrows. Alright, so let's make a bow. That gives us a chance of getting the creepers without having to bash them. And the same with skeletons. Alright. Yeah, I know, it's pretty unfair of the mobs to try and hold everything hostage. Alright, we got a skeleton who's seen us. Yep, there it is. Okay, now we've got a sword. You didn't know that, did you? You weren't expecting an axe or a sword to the knees? Yeah, take a wooden sword to the knees. Ah, and of course, we get a bow. Do we? Yes, we got a bow. Alright, well, let's put the spare bow away. We have a spare bow. Let's use the broken bow. Alright. Now we do have armor, just not much. That's probably why we survived as long as we did. Alright. So the OG Skyflat will... What will happen is everyone will get access to a world download on it. This is going to be the new... This is going to be the new server world. But yeah, if you put a lot of work into your existing server base, don't worry, you will get a copy of... You'll get access to a world download of that. But this world is going to be the one that gets upgraded to 1.18. Alright, much faster getting rid of the mobs with a sword. And another bow. Where were these bows on the first night? Okay. Cow, I'm sorry, but you're endangering everyone by staying there. Yeah, including yourself. That's right. What is it with all these creepers? Alright, let's close that door. And get what we can of those items. Alrighty. You're stealing everyone's redstone to remake your dirt farm. Well, the thing is, you'll be able to get more redstone faster from witches, and you'll also be able to buy it from villagers once we get villagers. So, wouldn't worry too much about stealing redstone. Okay, now... Another skeleton. I mean, another creeper. Let's get that creeper. So we didn't get the bow, because we didn't go far enough. But that is fine. Another zombie siege. Oh, another zombie villager. So they're not going to be... Or maybe they were the remaining villagers. Maybe they got zombified. Yeah, I think we'll have a rule about the size of spawn claims with this iteration of the server. Let's make another wooden sword. It'd be good to have the spawn claims a little bit limited and encourage people to go build in their own areas apart from mains. Apart from maybe some shared things at spawn. Yeah, the cow's fault for walking with the sword. That's absolutely right. Oh, that was a while ago. You're so funny, thinking you can get in. This is certainly going a lot faster than punching them did. Alright, now we do have a few... We've got 10 arrows, so we can take out some of these guys with arrows. Whoop! That was a bit close. Eat some more rotten flesh. Take spawn claims and bridge out 5k to get free space. Alright, bone. We're getting some basic resources at least. Mob farm? What mob farm? Who needs a mob farm? And we're getting some ammunition for the bow. Means we can start taking out the creepers from a distance, like this. Sorry, chicken. Alright. And it looks like daylight's come, so that was a lot faster. Felt a lot faster. Did you just pick up a bow? Or the chicken? Well, okay, you guys are not letting me heal. That's just mean. You know what I say to that? Have a bow to the knee. Have an arrow to the knee. I used to be a zombie like you, then I took an arrow to the knee. Bye, Trickazulu. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. Alright, sounds like most things have been killed off by the sun now. Got a bunch of stuff here. And another skeleton. Why do I keep saying skeleton? Another spider. Alright. Creeper check. Oh, creepers all over the place. Oh. And apparently a skeleton as well. We really need to heal. Alright. Well, we'll drop off the leather. And the string. See, we could have, if we'd just waited, we could have made that bed. But that's fine, it's daylight, we can get another sheep. We just got to actually heal enough to be able to wander outside. I think we might have to eat some raw mutton rather than rotten flesh for a bit. You just stop having, yeah, there's a quartet of creepers. If you could stop having food poisoning, that'd be lovely. Okay. Another creeper out here, and a skeleton as well. Okay. Ah, of course. And no chance to plant another tree yet, so we need to be careful with our resources. You've got an enchanted bow, so we've got to watch out for you. Oh, one shot. Oh, another creeper. Let's get out of here. Creepers everywhere. This may have been a poor decision. Poor life decisions. Quartet of creepers, I think it's more of a cadre of creepers. Okay. Creeper gone. Another creeper, but no arrows left. So many creepers. Need to eat more to heal. Potatoes. Oh, we got a chicken. We'll eat the chicken. Chance of food poisoning, but we'll chance it. Okay. Creeper's still creeping. So a quick look around. So we've got creeper over there, creeper there, and that's pretty much it. So just got to get these creepers to stop creeping. Yeah, I think if we can just get this one, we should be right. Why are you stopping out of range? You learnt your lesson or something? Surely not. No. This is kind of disturbing that the creeper is trying to stop just out of range, though. Stealth mission, yeah, that's right. Alright, hiding behind closed doors, trapdoors. But we had a safe place to retreat to at least. It's a good start. If we had just a couple more arrows, we would have been fine. Alright. Ah, come on. Oh. Did you spawn while I was... Oh. Come on, guys. Really? Did you... Ah, you fell in the void. Okay. Couple of hangers-on in the skeleton category. Alright, now you... need to push you further in without getting pushed off ourselves. So, knockback. And there's our third. Okay, we can finally sleep when the next night comes. We've got to make sure we plant some trees. And we got bone meal, so let's bone meal some trees immediately. Alright. Excellent. We can finally move on from just hiding in the blacksmith. Actually get some infrastructure. Alright. Immediately make a bed. Okay. And let's bone meal the ground and see if we can get a red flower. If you know, you know. Lots of yellow flowers. Well, we might have to have a yellow bed, but we'll try a couple more times to get... for a horrible moment, I thought I was sinking into the sand and falling into the void there. Okay, we're getting everything but the red flowers. So just want a poppy. Just one poppy. Is that too much to ask? Apparently. Guess this village has yellow birds. Alright. Well, let's get ourselves a new axe. And this will probably be the last wooden tool we make for a while. plant that one there. We got zombies in the ceiling again. Okay. Oh, horse. There you go. I was joking, but we actually do get a horse that we can wander around the village with if we want to. Bye-bye, spider. I don't want you being hostile tonight. Alright. That horse is probably going to wander off into its own demise, but that's fine. We're getting horses spawning, so that's cool. Zora's the only one left. No, there's one other person. Bildango, I think. You're the only one left on YouTube. That's fine. I still have people watching. That counts for something. Okay. Alright. Sorry to do this to you, cow, but I need food. Also, we need more torches, but we can sleep now, so we don't have to worry too much about torches. Alright, so that's another 2 leather. If only we were in a more recent version, we could get bundles, but we've got to get the axolotls first. Alright. Let's see, we don't have any wood left. Let's plant another tree somewhere and bone meal it. And let's not do the one block of doom thing. Let's put a block down there. Also, I see it's turning nighttime, so I think we will take advantage of this new bed before anybody tries to spawn and destroy us. We will move the bed to somewhere more sensible. I mean, we could have probably found one in a house, but I wanted to have our own bed. Alright. So Zora's still here, Blue Eagle's still here, Bedlinger's still here. Cool, we got all of you still watching. Alright, so yeah, we do have other beds we could have used, but I wanted to have a bed that we actually earned, that we didn't have to run to. So there's probably beds in here. Yeah, there's a bed. Oh, look, this bed fits right in with the village. It's got yellow, it's got white beds. We've still got a cat, but we have no villagers. How is that even possible? Must have survived despite everything else. So we've got another house there. Alright. It's the start of a new day, and we can actually get some crops. Make some bread. Obviously we're going to need to get a hoe as well, but I'm trying to save making more tools until... Well, I'm going to have to make a hoe now. I'm trying to save making more tools until we actually have stone. We have beetroot. Yay. Oh well. We'll worry about that when we actually get villagers. So... cook up some cooked mutton so we're not eating raw food. The same goes for the beef. Alright, so 1, 2 of those, and we'll cook up the 3 raw beef we've got. We'll take that back. We got 5 wheat, so let's make some bread as well. Almost never correct. Hello, Ginger Pickles. Good to see you. Stream viewer count is buggy. Yes, it is. It's almost never correct. Oh, it's almost never correct. Not your. I thought you said I'm almost never correct. I was trying to figure out the context on that one. Okay, there was no context. So we've still got our upstairs mob farm here, which is fine. We can leave that. But we want to get started on a cobble farm, cobble generator. So let's put a trapdoor there, and then I'll get rid of that bit of path so I can put a tree here again later. For the moment, I think what we'll do is we'll use these. We'll make some more later, but we'll use these to get our cobble farm going. Cobble generator. Not where I wanted that to go, not how I wanted that to go, that's alright. Okay, so let's take this one out. And this one. I'll put it back later. Oh, okay, we won't mind that just yet. Okay, let's put another stair over here just so we don't have that let's go into the corner problem. There we go. And we'll just carefully mine this again. And lose it into the void, of course. I'll just carefully mine this one and also lose it into the void. Yep, as predicted. I meant to do that. I knew that was going to happen. It was always the plan. Okay, and that one there. That one doesn't go there. Dang it. Oh well. Just put platforms here and here. We'll get these last 3 stairs. There's madness behind the method. Okay. So put that one there. And this one here. This one here. And if we mine that one out and then put some more stuff around it, we should be good to go. So, good, we picked that one up. So we want one there. We want 3 more around it. And then we should be good to... Should be good to place the water. Once we place the water, we can pick up one of those lava, and then we can start the cobble generator. Yay! We'll take one more from here, and we'll replace all of this once we get the cobble, obviously. Alright. There we have the start of our cobble generator. Place our water. In theory, that should be our cobble generator. We'll just get that one there so we don't accidentally obsidianize the lava. And yes! Alright. I haven't died yet. Thank you for your voted confidence, Ginger Pickles. But no, I haven't died yet. Alright. So we managed to get a bed and a cobble generator. So now that we've got the cobble generator, we can get the stone and we can get the axolotls happening. Now I realised we actually didn't have a well. So a well would have been perfect for this, but we do have access to bone meal, and we can make a larger piece of water to use as our starting area for our axolotls. But first, let's make our first stone pickaxe. Excellent. And while we're at it, we'll do a stone axe. And hopefully we will never have to worry about wooden tools again. Hopefully. Alright. Alright, maybe if we put the... maybe that'll stop the cobble going into the lava so much. Or not. Maybe it's just forcing it into the lava faster. Well, let's make it more efficient anyway. I'm going to keep telling myself that. Alright, so we got... yeah, it's just pushing it straight into the lava. That's alright. Better than having it float around. Alright, if we could have a death-free stream, that would be amazing. Highly unlikely, but amazing. So what do we got? We've got 15. Let's go with 16. Look at that, some steak. We're in the lap of luxury now. We've got steak. We've got stone, cobblestone generator. We've got steak. We've got well, we haven't planted enough trees yet. Oh yeah, let's replant that tree. So I believe it was right here. Yeah, let's replant our focal point tree. That doesn't look tall enough. I'm going to cut you down and grow another one, and we're going to sleep. We're just going to take our portable sleeping apparatus with us, and immediately sleep as soon as it lets us. It's hello. It's dark. Is this not nighttime? No, because the sun hasn't quite hit the horizon. Come on. Okay. Boom. Okay. Yeah, first death on the world being me on the first stream would be kind of embarrassing, considering how long I've been playing on worlds like this for. Alright, I'll leave that tree there. We'll go bone meal the other one. And I think we'll go with the traditional large water-driven mob farm. The old T-shaped one. I'm a big fan of that one. I'm not a big fan of the flushing mob farms for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't like them. Maybe because they produce too many mobs too quickly. They can cause a bit of lag. Alright, let's put another tree in here. Keep the logs going. We do need to get some zombie villagers and start healing them though. And we need to get some logs turned into charcoal. Alright, let's get our basic tools happening then. You've all seen the survival side of things many times, I know. But it's always fun to get the first few things happening in a world. So we'll get some axolotls and Yeah, we're more than halfway through stream, so we'll get the axolotls happening. I need somewhere to put the lava, so we've got a spare bucket to pick up the axolotls with. Because once they've been picked up once in a bucket, they won't despawn. We've just got to make sure we actually get the axolotls. And we've got to get at least one of each colour. We did pretty well last time we did this, so... Alright, grab any more saplings. As we'll break these ones by hand, as it were. Oh, look at that, another sapling. Alright, let's get this tree grown. And we're starting to get the slimes. Okay, that one... That's not a great tree either. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll just cut the trees down and keep growing on here until we get a good tree. Should have 8 for that one. We can start putting torches everywhere. I think we'll make the axolotl enclosure over here somewhere. I think we might make another cobble generator now. We've got the space to do so as well. Or we can make a lava chicken farm. It's always an option. We might save the other lava for an iron farm down the track. Alright, a horse that we can probably get to a bit more safely than the one at the other end. Looks pretty good. Ah, first go. Why did we get the tree like that over there? That's annoying. Oh well. Got a decent tree. And it's in the marketplace instead of in the meeting place. Alright, let's take this tree out then. At least we got lots of logs. Alright, we're missing anything there? Did we get everything? I think we got everything. Might be a sneaky log or two hiding in here. Nope, I think that's all of them. Let's get that apple. Alright. Well, we've got lots of saplings. Rather than wasting lots of stone and wood and such like, I think we'll just use the stone that we've got, and we'll make actually. Oh no, we're getting a getting a bit of a backlog of stuff now, so we're getting some resources together. Let's put those in there, and we'll just take 1 stone off that, and we'll put those ones in there as well. So we get a bunch of stone. I'll just mine up a couple more and get a hoe happening. Get the farm going a bit better. How much stone have we got now? 5. Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, so we'll make the hoe. We already have a shovel. And we'll make our first stone sword, so we can kill things a bit faster if we get stuck having to kill mobs. Alright, and some torches. Boom. And let's go with 1, 2, 3. No. 2. 1 more of those. And we'll smelt up at least another 8. And we want to get the bone meal happening. We need to get back to the farming. Okay. Alright, we have all the crops apart from the ones you get from wandering traders now. I'm just going to dig everything up and start from scratch. Because that'll give us more seeds. And more seeds, of course, means we can start looking at bone meal. We have 16 potatoes, so let's do a row of potatoes. A row of carrots on the next one. And I think 1 row of beetroot would be more than enough for the entire server's entire life. Unless we actually get a farmer that wants to buy beetroot. Alright, I see that it's getting to be nighttime, so we will very quickly plant the beetroot seeds. So we've got every crop going. Apart from, oh no, we've got wheat, we've got carrots, we've got beetroot. Alright, and we've got a horse there that's in the way. Let's just use this bed as our base of operations for the moment. Have the utmost faith in me, thank you. James Huguera, I appreciate you turning up in Twitch chat and trying to sell people views. That is a clear breach of Twitch terms of service. So if any of my Twitch mods are in the chat and want to just take care of that person for me if they haven't already, that would be great. Asking the Pokemon if they like asking the Pokemon if they like bots. Asking the bot if they like Pokemon. Clever. Okay. I think the reason that didn't grow right last time is we put it in the wrong spot. So I think we need to put it here. All right. Now let's also take out everything in this farm and clean that up. Let's start again. Perfect. Okay. Now we will move the composters later on, but for the moment, I want to get the farms happening again. Now this whole area here is going to probably need to be moved because it is a slime chunk. But for the moment, we'll just pretend that we don't know that, and we'll plant more crops. Because I can't be bothered making a new farm just yet. Might do the same thing we did on the other one, where we've got wheat. Yeah, we've got one row of each crop. Until we've got farmers to ruin it, we may as well just use the crop rotation method that makes things grow faster. I know I said we had enough beetroot already, but why not? Okay. That sheep over there is looking a bit lonely. What have we got in the way of resources we can turn into bone meal? We've got 38 wheat seeds. Just want one bone meal so we can have another go at doing that tree. We don't get a tree from bone mealing this sapling once. We'll just leave it. Okay, we'll just leave it. Okay, we've got skeletons. Let's get more bone meal from the skeletons. Turn our little makeshift mob farm back on. And we might put the bed down in here so that if we get caught with nighttime, we can just go to sleep. Oh, really? That's how you're going to play us. Well, in that case, I'll put that one up there first. We'll get this one. I'll move the chicken out of the way. Chicken, move. Okay, chicken, if you're not going to move. There. That got you to move. Alright. I think we got, yeah, we've got a skeleton up there still. I can hear it. Alright, there's our bone meal. And the inventory is filling up. So let's chuck some stuff in the chest we've got. Got one arrow. Let's put some resources, some food away, and put some saplings away as well. Why do we keep getting silly trees here? Our first giant slime. First one that we actually stuck around long enough for us to do something about it anyway. It'd be really nice if slimes paid attention to light levels when it comes to spawning. Is the mob spawner, the little mob spawner section there baby proof? It is. I know what I'll do. I reckon what we need to do is we actually need to put a dirt block here, grow the tree on it, and then put things around it, but put a log under it. So otherwise we're going to be waiting forever for the right sort of tree to spawn. Give it one more sapling there. Let's get this axolotl generator happening. We'll eat some more food before we get too badly damaged. Okay, I think the axolotl generator should be around here somewhere. Now, Tweakaroo is here, and Mini Hut is here. So let's have a look at the Mini Hut. I think it's M and C. That's Light Monica. X and C. Tweakaroo. H and C. Alright, and we want slime chunks. Set that to, I like it to be Z. Oh, we need to actually do the seed thing. Probably. Nope. Okay. Let's see if slime chunk toggle works now. Okay. Let's see if that works. Why is the hotkey not working? Slime chunk. Oh, okay. It's not the slime chunk overlay, it's a slime chunk. I see what I did wrong. So we want not that one. We want slime chunk here. Overlay slime chunks. That one we want set to Z. And then the info toggles going to turn off, and the info hotkeys are going to turn off. That's better. Okay. So after all that, it's night time, so let's sleep. And we'll find a place that's not... Oh, there's monsters nearby. Okay. Now we'll sleep. So yes, it's baby proof. Okay, so let's okay, so just here it would be fine for, in the middle here would be fine for axolotls without it being a slime chunk. That's what I was expecting. How do we go with slime chunk placement for this village? Oh, that's actually pretty good. There's only 2 slime chunks that are near structures. Just one of them happens to be near that farm. So one there and one there. That's not bad at all. So if we move that farm along by one chunk, it'll be out of the slime chunk. If we moved it over here, for example, which is probably worth doing later. Alright, so we've got half an hour to get some axolotls. 20 minutes. No, what are we? About 45 minutes to get axolotls. Crazy, we got a brown sheep naturally spawned. Alright, so that should be enough to make a platform. Get a platform happening in here. We'll get the axolotl space in here. Alrighty, if you haven't already, by the way, even if you're a regular viewer, don't forget to like the stream. And if you're not a regular viewer and you're wondering what the heck's going on, this is a Skyflat world. And we're in 1.17. We're going to use this world for a new server. We just need to get some axolotls before we upgrade the world to a later version. So, as you can't get axolotls in a plains biome beyond 1.17 because they only spawn in lush caves after 1.17.1. So basically everything after 1.17.1 is the last version where they spawn in any biome as long as they have stone, and they actually need clay in a lush biome, lush cave biome to spawn from 1.18 onwards. And 1.17, which is the version we're in, is the only one that does not require you to breed blue axolotls. You can actually find them in the wild if you're incredibly lucky. I doubt we're going to be that lucky, but with some of the luck we've had so far, the fact that I've somehow managed to not have any deaths in the game yet, and also the fact that we've had only 2 slime chunks that are anywhere near pre-existing structures in the village, and this space here has absolutely no slime chunks in it. That's amazing. So I can make a nice big platform here without worrying about not using top slabs, but or full blocks. The reason we're using bottom slabs here is we do want to discourage other mobs from spawning when it gets dark. So I'm probably going to line this with stairs around the edges so it's a better transition down. But for the moment, we're going to leave it like this. And of course, we can replace this with some better blocks later on. I just want to get a decent enough space to build a structure in. And I'm going to find somewhere to build my own house by the end of the stream, if we have time, and not just steal a villager house. Otherwise, that'll be the first thing I do on the first stream for the new server, which will be in a couple of weeks. So this is the episode 0, if you like, of the new Skyflat Redux stream series. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I think we push it over to this path. You want to be a lava chicken. That's what you're telling me. This chicken wants to be a lava chicken. Perfect, too perfect. What's going to go wrong? Yes, that is a question I ask myself a lot. Alright. Now we did get some more. Well, we got one more. Okay, and we don't have a tree over here for some reason. Why do we not have a tree? I thought we planted another one. Alright. Well, that should keep the horse from moving for a while. let's get this tree, see if this tree wants to grow properly. It's just not growing properly. I think we need to put a dirt block one higher. I think that's actually what the game does, is it actually generates an extra log block, because it never seems to give you a tree the same height in the same spot. Alright, so next time we're going to look at making a mob farm. Not wrapping up yet, I'm just talking about future plans. Next time we're going to look at making a mob farm, and we'll also look at getting some sort of house that is not just hanging out in the... it's not just hanging out in the existing structures. We're going to actually build a house. Push the chicken in, let the unhinged thoughts win. Alright, well, I have to say, wood is the quickest and cheapest resource to get once we get a source of bone meal, and it grows on its own without encouragement. The second cheapest would be cobblestone, because it does actually require... both of them require mining. Cobblestone's essentially free, and so is the wood. It does require a little bit of effort. So we've got 15 more wood. Let's just... 15 more of these planks. Let's just fill this in. And then we've got 9 left. Let's go fill in this little gap here. So we're not going to attempt to get to the nether without getting into later versions and getting more structures. We're just going to do our very best to fill in some of this vacant space. So that's actually a lot more real estate than we had originally. And I think just in here is a really good spot to put our little axolotl generator. So we'll put some stone in there, and then we'll get some grass on top of it. Grass? What am I smoking? We'll get some water on top of it, and then we'll make it dark, and we'll get the axolotls. Let's see. Let's go with... How many blocks across is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we go 4 from the side. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then 4, and then take out that one. We go stone. Then we go over here. And stone. And that one. And stone. We go get some more stone in a moment. But you can see where we're going with this. So we're going to make a 4x4 stone platform. And then we're going to surround it with stuff. So we make it basically an artificial axolotl cave. And we also need somewhere to put our lava, because we've only got one bucket at the moment. So, let's see. I'll make a little stone place to put the... Not night time yet? Chicken, you're hogging the bed. There we go. Hey, Momo Brigade, good to see you. So this is a rebuilt beginning of my Skyflat world. This is a new Skyflat world in 1.17. And we're going to get some Axolotls. And this is going to be the new Skyflat server, the Skyflat Redux server. Alright. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, in 1.17 and 1.17.1 only, you can get Axolotls in Superflat. Because back then, Axolotls didn't require a lush cave biome. They only required stone and enough water over them. So that's what we're doing. We're making a little stone platform. Probably going to lose that, but that's fine. Yeah, we lost that one, but that's okay. Plenty more where that came from. And I think what we'll do is we'll go one row of stone around the outside as well. So we'll just use the remaining 16 stone we've got for the first border. Not necessary, but it looks nice. And we'll replace the slabs here with some full blocks. So we get some more stone. Well, cobblestone from our cobblestone generator. Alright, that's 8. Let's go for 16. Now we were a little unlucky. Pig, what are you doing? Watch yourself. We were a little unlucky in that we lost all the villagers when the sand fell. But otherwise we're doing okay in this world so far. So let's get some stairs. That'll make us 12. That's fine, 12's good. And we get that tree. We have five bone meal left. Alright. So we get some more stairs. One more lot of stairs. That's 16. And then we'll use these to replace the slabs with. Probably need 4 more. Now I think of it, 4 more stone just to make it neat. How are we catching those? This is insane. Must just be skill. Alright. Oh, we lost one. As soon as I said I had skill, that's where it went wrong. Alright. Let's make a little bit more stone, and we'll use the cobblestone we've got as well. We'll get more cobblestone in a little bit. We're just going to make a new axe soon, I can see, so getting ready for that. We've got grey sheep, we've got brown sheep, we've got sheep everywhere. Right, we'll grab those 3. We just need 1 more for the corners. We'll put these 3 down, and by the time we've done that, we can get the other one. And then we'll get some stairs in the way. We'll get some water in there. We'll start making it a bit deeper. axe is going to break any second. There it is, right on the corner. Okay. So we've got 5 wood we can put in here. We just got to put another 3 in there later on. Let's get a new axe. And looks like we're going to need a new pickaxe soon, so we'll get one of those preemptively. Shovel's not going to be needed for a little while. Okay. How are we doing for time? Alright, we've got about half an hour to get this done. So, plenty of time. Just got to remember that we do have a time limit, because I can't stream all day. Alright, so I need much as I'd like to. Well, it is very tiring, to be honest. I love streaming, but I do find it very tiring. We're losing a lot of cobblestone here. We need to get a mob farm and get some iron. A mob farm and get the do the witch method to get some villagers, and then get some iron from a iron golem farm, but that's going to be next time. If I have time between what I'm doing now with inheritance and when I actually set the server up, I may look at getting a little bit more infrastructure set up. So I'm not really satisfied with how much I've done here, because I just kept getting distracted and doing other things. Alright, so we want to put cobblestone on here. And yes, thank you, Buildingo, for telling the pig off. Alright, this is water, so we can skip across there. But we need to put some more stuff around that cobble generator so we can walk around with a bit more impunity than we're doing at the moment. Alright, so we got stone. We got cobblestone. What do we put on the next layer, do you think? Should we go with stone again, or should we go with something like stone bricks or cobblestone? Might go with cobblestone stairs, just for interest's sake, mix it up a bit. Oh, actually, no, we've got to have solid blocks so that the light doesn't get in. Never mind. So we need 2 blocks of water and then 1 block of air above. So let's just go with cobblestone for the moment. If we had access to vines or moss, then I'd go with mossy cobblestone, but I don't particularly want to go around and find all the mossy cobblestone in every structure just to build this axolotl generator that's a temporary structure. But we'll probably become a fountain or an axolotl sculpture later on, I think. It might become the Patreon fountain. That's a thing that we're going to need in the world. We need to recognise those patrons. Alright, so we've got 26. Let's go with 32, half a stack. That should be at least half a stack now. Yep, half a stack and 1 spare. Perfect. Okay, so we'll get some stairs up against the edge here. And I can see that it's getting gradually darker, so we need to move quickly. That is the wrong way around. Alright, so we've got one edge that's got stairs on it. I know, I just don't want to have to deal with monsters at the moment. Alright. So look at all of those achievements in the first stream. Advancements, achievements, whatever they're called these days. Okay, so we then need probably ladders. Yeah, we'll go with ladders. Put one ladder there, one ladder there, one ladder there. And then we'll take this one. Put it up there. And then we'll take that one. And we'll keep it. Because that's where we need to get up here. Okay. We will use 2 more ladders to get a bit further up later on. Yeah, let's just go with a row of cobble here as well. And I think we'll top it off with some wood. We'll get... yeah, we'll just top it off with wood. Get another tree for that. Why is that tree not growing? Did I not plant another sapling there? Or is it just refusing to grow? We've got 2 bone meal left. Alright, we'll give it another 1 bone meal on that sapling over here. And if it doesn't grow, we'll just leave it. Alright, we'll wait and see what happens. It's in the wrong spot again. That's the problem. We want it here. Right between the bells. Okay. Put 2 stairs there. Let's go with another 2 here. Not quite sure what I'm building in terms of the aesthetics. I'm just going to wing it. Go with some slabs in the corners here. And then we'll use these planks to fill in the roof. But of course we need to get some bone meal and some water. So we'll deal with that in a moment. We'll leave 1 space on the corner there to get the water in with and to get in and out. And we'll find somewhere to put this lava. So down this way. Need a safe place to put a lava bucket. That's not too close to any houses or wood of other sorts. So let's go with... on the end there looks good. Plant another tree. And we got a little bit of lag from the sand there because we went to a part of the village we haven't been to before. So we'll just slowly walk over here. Deliberately turn down the render distance for the moment because we don't have any desandifiers or anything like that happening. We're just going to put a little lava containment unit here, and we will cover that with, at the very least, some slabs. Let's get some cobblestone before that sheep wanders into it. Let's go with 6. We'll make 12 slabs, even though it'll be overkill. In fact, let's just go with 8 cobble there. I'll only make 6 slabs now I think of it, because it'll be more than enough to cover the space we've got. Oh, that was dangerous. That could have been bad. But yeah, this is the home of the spare lava. And could also be the second cobble generator, or used in a iron golem farm later on. Alright, so let's get this swapped out. And we've got a single bone meal left, so this is a quick lesson in how we can get more water if you end up in the position where you've had to struggle to get your water, say something like Skyblock, where you've got your water from a wandering trader or something like that, and you don't have access to sand or bottles yet. A little known mechanic that I like to use. I don't know why it's little known, but it works for me every time. Use some bone meal, and the bone meal makes a source block, which then of course means that, well, the grass makes a source block, which then of course means that you have more than one source block, which of course means as much water as you want. And there we go, there's 2 layers of water. So we're going to go with one more just to get out. And if we cover this up, we should find that we end up with no wood. Okay, we should find that we end up with some axolotls pretty quickly if we just go for a wander down the end of the village. So we actually do not have any wood blocks left apart from the ones that are part of structures. So let's just use some slabs, put 2 slabs on there to seal it off. And we'll go for a bit of a walk. So we should hear some axolotl noises when we come back. Let's go for a bit of a walk down here. Maybe find a place to plant a tree. Hey Momo, hey Apollo. Momo Brigade, I saw you there earlier. Hey Apollo, good to see you. Flag waving ignorant geeks, did you say? Okay, that's an interesting take on it. Alright. Do we have axolotl noises yet? Look at that. Instant axolotls. Okay. Now we need a place to put the axolotls on support them. Hey, we got 1, 2. Oh, and we've got glow squid ink as well. Alright, so that's all 4 of those have been caught, but we need to relocate them to another... place so that we can continue to generate axolotls in here, because obviously we're not going to generate more axolotls if we've already got axolotls in there. So we need axolotl pool as well as axolotl haven, but we could put them into, well, we could put them into the water over on the farm there, but I don't trust them in 1 high water, and I don't trust them in a slime chunk, to be honest. So we've got 4 axolotls already, which is great. And we've got another tree. Perfect. Why is that other tree not growing? It just doesn't want to grow the way I want it to. Alright, so I think we put the captured axolotls into a structure over here. Let's place some more of these and find a spot to put the axolotls in. Obviously, once we get some buckets, we can look at breeding axolotls. So get some more buckets, we can look at putting the axolotls aside by colour, I should say. So let's place 1, 2, 3. Yep. Let's go to sleep because it's obviously dark enough now. And of course we get the monsters. Well, let's go sleep somewhere else then. What is it with this horse standing on stairs? I've got to find a better spot for you. Stair horse. Okay. So we've got 2 of the 4 colours that we are likely to get. It would be amazing if we got a blue one, but I highly doubt we will. So we're just going to try and get all 4 colours, and then we'll wrap things up because we're getting just close to the 2-hour mark. So about where I like to end my streams, which is good. We have a creeper over there hiding under the tree remnants. We do have a bow and we do have some arrows. Let's take care of that creeper. I either shoot you or send you over the edge. Shoot you. There we go. Don't care if you dropped one over the edge. Not fussed about the odd bit of gunpowder at the moment. We don't have any sand. Alright, we will, when we upgrade the world, leave some sand for a little while before we put a new desandify on. But desandify, I haven't checked in 1.18, but I know at 1.18, 1.21.8, but I know it works at 1.21.5. So I will test it with 1.21.8 between now and setting the server up. And if it turns out that we need a new version, I'll talk to Soap if I can't figure out how to update the version myself. Or if anything goes horribly wrong with the data pack because, you know, moving to a new version of Minecraft will sometimes do that. Alright, got pink axolotl. Alright, we're just going to do a really basic structure for this one. I'm going to make it 2 deep, and I'm going to have it 1 high so that they can't get out. So, put it in line with this one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go 2 by 2 on this one. And I think wood will be fine because we're not trying to spawn more, we're just trying to contain. Let's go with a couple of stairs here so we can get up. Cool, we can get up there. Running out of wood again. Whoa. That was unfortunate. I was lucky we didn't fall victim to that creeper, but unfortunate that it was there. Okay, let's grab some, after that scare, let's have some food. Let's grab some wheat. And bread. Oh, is that why you're not growing? Okay, let's move out of the way. Oh, went for the panic mode and almost fell down again. Alright. Need to do something about that slime chunk. Because these guys being that close to this space is not good. So that corner is slime chunk, so let's take care of that. And let's organise some more bone meal with the crops here. We need another tree. One thing that the beetroot would be good for is seeds for bone meal and for breeding sheep. Breeding chickens. Why am I having dyslexia with mob names at the moment? Alright, so we got another bone meal there. And we finally got a tree. And again, it's the wrong size. That's alright, we will fix the spawn tree later on. For the moment, we just want to keep getting wood. We'll make this prettier later on. We just need somewhere to store the axolotls that's not the generator. Alright, we'll pop you in here. Grab one of those ladders. Maybe the other one. I'll put 4 ladders there later on, or put some trapdoors down, but for the moment we just want to get up here, drop off the first axolotl. Axolotl 1. In fact, we'll just do, doesn't even need to be 2 deep, 1 deep is fine. So you won't be able to get out, which is what we want. Alright, there's our 2 pink axolotls. Get our brown ones. We need to get a data pack that shows the colour of the axolotls. And if we've got enough of each colour, once we've done this, we've got one of each of the 4 main colours. We'll just leave, after they've been bucketed, we'll just leave the other ones in the generator, and that'll be our main axolotls out of the way. Alright. we are out of planks again, so we'll just use slab planks. Hello, Blue Eagle, you're back. Creeper jump scare was absolutely right, Rodangu. Alright, so let's grab that one. I'll go for a bit of a walk and see if we can generate some more. And while we're at it, we'll make some more ladders when we come back as well. I'll see if that tree that we planted down the other end has matured yet. It has not. That's fine. We'll do a rotation of these crops and we'll get some more bone meal. I say rotation, but I mean another iteration. And let's wait down here for a little while and see if we can get that tree to grow while we're over this way. Alright, so we are well and truly past the 2.25 hour mark, but we will be by the time the stream finishes, but I do want to get those other two colours of axolotls, so let's see if we can quickly sleep. There we go. Hopefully we have the white and yellow axolotls in the axolotl generator. Well, we do. How about that? Alright, so grab that one first. The pink one. Another yellow one. You don't want to let us catch you, do you? You're going to find the one spot that's got no water in it. And sit in there. Yeah, you've definitely been bucketed. And you've definitely been bucketed now. Alright. Okay, so that's all the colours we wanted. And we have a glow ink farm. I think we will take these guys. Yeah, we'll take these guys out. We'll take the yellow ones out. We'll try and get one more since we've got two of the other types. We want to get one more of the white ones, or whatever they're called. What is it? Cyan or Aqua? No, hopefully they won't they won't suffer from mob cramming. Identity cramming. I don't think there's too many. Try and get one more of the white ones, and then we'll wrap things up. That's one of everything. All right. Let's go with block that up. One more run around, and then that'll be the last lot of axolotls. Whether we get another white one or not, because we'll have more than enough. Certainly enough to start an axolotl colony. Alright. How's that tree over there going? It grew! Awesome. Well, we'll continue with the bone meal anyway. Continue harvesting the crops at least. Just ignore those ones that just fell into the void. We're not going to go after them. There's only 3 blocks between us and the void in 1.17, so let's keep as much distance between us and the void as we can at this point. Okay. We'll get more bone meal from the crops later on. We'll just get the tree, head back for one more run at the axolotls, and then we'll wrap things up. Just eat a few carrots while we're on the way. Alright. So I guess we can keep this as a glow squid farm later on if we want to. And we got one more yellow. Alright, well I think that's it. I think we're not going to get any more of the white ones. Oh, I know why. We forgot to maximise our chance of axolotls by getting rid of that. We only got one axolotl because we didn't get rid of that extra bit of water. Alright, so we'll switch this to that one. You got one last try, even though I said one last try already. One last try. Oh, hi. Just so I need more bone meal. Thank you. Let's see. There we go. Rotten flesh can go with the rest. So it's a makeshift mob farm, but it works. We didn't get more bone meal, but we got arrows. Alright. Let's wander over this way and just found the stream. OJ Hutch. I am in what I call Skyflat. So basically I generated a world with 3 layers of air and 1 layer of sand with a super fat preset. And this is in 1.17. So we have been getting axolotls. And this world will become a server. It's going to be replacing my existing Skyflat server, because we've been playing on that server for a couple of years, and basically it's gotten pretty overcrowded. So we're looking at doing a reset, and this is going to be the world that we reset it with. So what colour axolotl did we get this time? Another pink one. Alright. I think we're not going to get another white one yet. We'll have to get it from breeding later. So we've got a few axolotls already, and that was the purpose of this stream, was getting the axolotls. And yeah, J Hutch, if you're new here, I think I recognise your name, but if you're new here, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, feel free to like the stream. Alright, so we're going to close this up again. And actually, we're going to grab that bucket of water first. I'm going to do it right this time. Go there. Close that up again. And let's just have a wander down to the other part of the village we haven't been to yet. Just get all of the sand in the nearby chunks to generate. I think we've already been down here. Yep, we may as well put a tree down here as well. Get as many trees going as we can while we're waiting for progression. Did somebody break the door? Did an Enderman steal the door or something? Or that's weird. There's no door in this house. Oh, but there should be a chest. There is a chest. Oh, sweet. More stuff. Oh, this is a slime trunk house. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So, do we have any more axolotls? Oh, another tree. We do have... Oh, there's probably axolotls from there. Okay, let's get another tree. See, it's nighttime almost again. We'll fix the door on that house that's missing, and then we'll wrap things up. Yeah, let's go sleep. Glow squid is still alive, so I'm pretty sure there's no more axolotls generating there. So Skyflat, basically the difference is that the world is just villages in 1.17. And there's no other biomes, it's all plains. Which, you know, classic Skyflat, that's pretty similar. Classic Skyblock, that's pretty similar. But yeah, it's a slightly different take on... It's somewhere between Superflat and Skyblock in terms of the gameplay experience. Kind of like Void Superflat if it had villages. But we do get a little bit of sand as well. Alright, let's go one more run to the end of the village and come back and see if we've got any new axolotls in there, and then we'll wrap things up. There's a whole stream series on the previous Skyflat server that you can check out if you like. Or you can have a look at the replay of this stream when it's up. You'll get to see how the world was created at the beginning. And I've also got a short video that explains a little bit about what's going on as well. So structures is the main difference. And when we upgrade the world to later than 1.17.1, we get other structures in the world. So we get ruined portals, we get strongholds, and we get pillager outposts, and to a certain extent we get mine shafts as well. Now, in a normal Superflat world, we would just get mine shafts. Now, that's a slightly better tree than we got last time. In a normal Superflat world, we get mine shafts, but they wouldn't go very far. In this world, we get mine shafts, but there's only one layer of sand, so the mine shafts tend to disappear reasonably quickly. We do have a data pack that we use on the later versions of this world, or the later versions of the world for the old server. Which basically it's called desandify. What it does is it gets rid of the falling sand, so there's not as much lag, because anytime you move out of the already loaded chunks, you end up with lag. Speaking of... Nope, never mind. I was thinking this structure had lost its top. Okay. So yeah, you end up with lag when you get into new chunks because of all the falling sand. And the way that we've worked to fix that... Okay, I think there's too many axolotls nearby, so it's not generating anymore. Or we weren't out of the chunk long enough. Alright, let's just check that we've still got one of every colour in here. We do, and they're getting a bit crowded in there, so let's take whichever one we can reach first. That one. And pop them back in here. Let them take out the glow squid, because these guys won't despawn now that they've been in a bucket. Give these guys a bit more room. Yeah, I've got another pink one there, I think. Doesn't matter. We'll just empty out the crowded axolotls in there and put them back in here. All right. We actually got the white one before. That's good. All right. So we'll pop these guys back in here. We'll make an axolotl structure either between streams. We might do a dedicated video on this world, but we've got other videos that we're trying to do weekly at the moment. So there was just a little bonus video for that one we did for the promo for this stream. Alrighty. Let's eat some food and we'll wrap things up. Pretty successful stream. So the next time you see this world, it'll either be in a short edited video or maybe a longer edited video, or it'll be in a stream. So if you don't see anything else from this world in between now and 2 weeks' time, it'll be a stream where the world has been upgraded to 1.21.8, all things going well. Or it'll be in a world that's upgraded to at least 1.21.5. The plan is 1.21.8, but we'll do some testing and just confirm which one is going to work best. Because it would be nice to have happy ghasts to go exploring between villages with. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, on that note, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your questions and engaging in the chat. And I will say, I'm Techhead Fred, if you didn't already know, and this is Skyflat Redux, the new Skyflat world. So, on that note, let's get the outro screen going, and we'll get the outro music going. So the outro music is Cobblestone Generator, which is appropriate for a world like this, and it's by Apollo Music, who was in the chat earlier. And the music you would have heard at the beginning if you're watching was Too High to Die and Mud Puddle. And yeah, that's the new Skyflat world. I think we've got a pretty good village. We've only got 2 slime chunks in that village, and we've got the axolotls. So now it's just a matter of doing the testing over the next couple of weeks and making sure it's ready to go. So those of you who are trusted players who are also beta testers, I may be getting your help to get some of these things happening, and we'll have a look at the server and see if it works at 1.21.8. I'll do a bit of testing on my own single player instances, check the data packs and things, check all the mods, and if it all works in single player, I'll try setting up the server with the 1.21.8 mod pack that I was thinking. So this is just mostly server-side mods. As per the short video, you won't need to have mods to join the server, but if you want to take part in the voice chat, you will. Other than that, it's going to be basically a server that is available to vanilla Minecraft in 1.21.8, not in Bedrock at this stage, unless I do get a lot of people saying that they want to join the server in Bedrock, and then I'll look at Bedrock support. So to be able to join the server, you will need to join my Discord and wait until I hit 500 subscribers. If you don't want to wait that long, if it takes too long for me to get the remaining 25 subscribers to get to 500, you can apply to be a trusted player, and trusted players will get to be on the new server before the general public. So, sounds like a lot of fun to me. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a couple of years. I've built a bit of a community on the existing server, And don't worry, those of you on the existing server, as mentioned, we will be getting a backup of that server and making it available for a world download for everybody who's played on that server who's still a trusted player. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. If you're new here and you've enjoyed what you've seen, feel free to subscribe, follow on Twitch, all those good things. I do have a Patreon and a Ko-fi, and hopefully I'll have YouTube memberships available soon when I hit 500 subscribers if I can get the watch hours. So, speaking of patrons, I'll say thank you to my 3 current patrons. That is the Fantastic Soap, Oni Arrow, and Catsmith are my current patrons, and I will be building a little fountain at spawn as I did in the last server to commemorate those patrons. Alright, that's pretty much it. Yes, I thought I recognised your name before. You're obviously an existing viewer there, J Hutch. So yeah, I do have evening streams still happening. I'm still doing the cheese block stream, so the next stream will be on Thursday morning for many of you. It'll be Thursday night for me. And I also have the Inheritance Hardcore series, so there should be a new video out for that in a few days, later this week. And if I've got the time, I may do another Skyflat Redux video between now and then as well. I also do have to get back to my Terrainless Superflat Hardcore series, which is basically Skyflat Redux but done with a data pack and without axolotls. It does mean you get bigger mineshafts though. So if you're interested in this sort of thing and you want to see more of this content, check out my Terrainless Superflat videos as well. It's a lot of the same sort of thing. Alright, well the music's finished, so that's it for me. Thank you all very much for watching. It's been a great stream. I will see you in the next one or in the next video. Bye for now.